You're now listening to Uplifted by Jackson Anderson.
Welcome back to Uplifted. I'm thankful you guys are here today listening to this episode because this is part 3 of the Thanksgiving series. And this one is, this episode is just being thankful strengthens relationships. And I think it's the perfect ending because in the first episode we talked about being grateful for everyday small things. And in the second one we talked about being grateful for the challenge, but then in this one, it's as you show you're thankful, you can strengthen relationships. And there's just a few things I want to talk about, but I think starting with just saying thank you to loved ones is a huge way to strengthen relationships. And I think that if you really appreciate someone, just go and say thank you. Say thank you to your teachers, to your friends, to someone who does something nice for you. Saying thank you can go a long way, and I know you guys have all heard that before, but yeah, it can go a super long way. Be a peacemaker, and you try to keep peace, especially in your own house with your siblings. I think it can make a huge deal if you're fighting with your little sibling and you realize just, okay, I'm going to try and be a peacemaker. You try and stop the fighting. It can actually help, and it gets rid of a lot of tension, and it helps others be happy too. So that can be one way you guys try too. I've tried to do that a lot, and I found that it actually helps. It helps keep your relationships, even if it's with a friend or a parent or whoever. If you just try to be a peacemaker and you just look at it the way Jesus would and just say, okay, I'm just going to love them. I'm going to choose to just ignore it, be the bigger person, all that stuff. I think that can be a huge part of being thankful and how being thankful helps strengthen your relationship. Another way you could do this is recognize God's hand in your life. If you're just kind of cranky and naughty, or not naughty, just cranky and grouchy all the time, and you're just yeah, you say to be thankful, but there's nothing, and then you start realizing as you're grumpy from all that, your relationships get bad, and you can annoy others, and everything bugs you, and it all goes downhill. But if you realize okay, I'm just gonna be thankful, I'm gonna be happy, you realize what you have is enough, your relationships will start to strengthen, and it can all make it better. So try that. And I did this episode, today's Thanksgiving, and I did this episode today because Thanksgiving's the perfect time to express gratitude. If you're seeing your family a lot today or this weekend or whatever, just say thank you. If someone does something nice for you, make sure to tell them how much you appreciate them. Because like I said before, saying thank you goes a long way. But yeah, just when you're out at school or out at work or hanging out with your friends or whatever, just kind of slow down and try to realize that saying thank you goes a long way. Because I know for me, it does. So yeah, I know this episode was super short, but I think just these few points I wanted to talk about were super important, and there's really not too much you can go. Just remember to say thank you. So I'm thankful for you guys for all listening. I hope you guys all have a good Thanksgiving, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Uplifted.